everybody again! This time, we're going to learn about lesson 2.3, simplifying expressions. Let's start. The parts of an algebraic expression are called terms. Terms are separated from each other by plus or minus signs. So, a plus b is an expression with two terms, but ab is an expression with only one term. And 2 plus 3a over b minus ab over c is an expression with three terms. Adding and subtracting like terms. Terms with exactly the same variables are called like terms. 2a and 4a are like terms. 3xy squared and negative xy squared are like terms. The variables and any indices attached to them have to be identical for terms to be like terms. Don't forget that variables in a different order mean the same thing. So xy and yx are like terms. X times y equals y times x. Like terms can be added or subtracted to simplify algebraic expressions. Work example 6. Simplify. 4a plus 2a plus 3a. 4a plus 6b plus 3a. 5x plus 2y minus 7x. 2p plus 5q plus 3q minus 7p. 2ab plus 3a squared b minus ab plus 3ab squared. So all the terms are all like. Add the coefficients and write the term. So 4 plus 2 plus 3 equals 9. And the term is a, so it's 9a. So the like terms in question B are 4a and 3a. Add those together and you get 7. And then write the terms in alphabetical order, which is 7a plus 6b. In the equation 5x plus 2y minus 7x, identify like terms 5x and negative 7x. Subtract the coefficients and remember the rules. Write the terms. This could also be written as 2y minus 2x. So it's negative 2x plus 2y, or 2y minus 2x. In question D, we have 2p plus 5q plus 3q plus negative minus 7p. The like terms are 2p and 7p, and 5q and 3q. And subtract the coefficients, and the terms are negative 5p plus 8q. Or it could be 8q minus 5p. And 2ab plus 3a squared b minus ab plus 3ab squared. You have to identify the like terms, and you need to pay attention to terms that are squared, because a and a squared are not like terms. Remember that ab means 1ab. So that means the equation turns into ab plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared. Exercise 2.3. Question 1. Identify the like terms in each set. The sets are 6x, negative 2y, 4x, and x. Negative 3y, 3/4 of y, and negative 5y. AB, 4b, negative 4ba, and 6a. 2, negative 2x, 3xy, 3x, and 2y. 5a, 5ab, ab, 6a, and 5. Negative 1xy, negative yx, negative 2y, 3, and 3x. Question number 2. Simplify by adding or subtracting like terms. 2y plus 6y. 9x minus 2x. 10x plus 3x. 21x plus x. 7x minus 2x. 4y minus 4y. 9x minus 10x. Y minus 4y. 5x minus x. 9xy minus 2xy. 6pq minus 2qp. 14xyz minus xyz. 4x squared minus 2x squared. 9y squared minus 4y squared. Y squared minus 2y squared. 14ab squared minus 2ab squared. 9x squared y minus 4x squared y. 10xy squared minus 8xy squared. Question number 3. Simplify. 2x plus y plus 3x. 10 plus 4x minus 6. 5x plus 4y minus 6x. 9x minus 2y minus x. 5xy minus 2x, 7xy. 9x squared, 5x squared y plus 3x squared y minus 2xy. 4y minus 2y plus 4x. 4xy minus 2y plus 2xy. 3y plus 4x minus x. 12x squared minus 4x plus 2x squared. xy minus 2xz plus 7xy. 4xy minus x plus 2yx. 6x minus 4x plus 5x. 5x squared minus 6x squared plus 2x. 4x plus 6y plus 4x. 12x squared minus 4x squared plus 2x squared. 3x squared minus 2y squared minus 4x squared. 5xy minus 2 plus xy. Question number 4. Simplify as far as possible. 8y minus 4 minus 6y minus 4. X squared minus 4x plus 3x squared minus x. 5x plus y plus 2x plus 3y. Y squared plus 2y plus 3y minus y minus 7. X squared plus 4x minus x plus 3. X squared plus 3x minus 7 plus 2x. 4xy squared, 4xyz plus 3xy plus 2xz minus xyz. 5xy minus 4 plus 3yx minus 6. X minus 4 minus 2x minus 3x squared. Question number 5. Write the expression for the perimeter of each of the following. Think and then simplify it to give P in the simplest possible terms. So for A, we have a square. And one length of the square is 2x. For B, we have a rectangle. One length is x plus 7. The other length is x. Then, for C, we have an equilateral triangle. And one of its lengths is 2x plus 1. For D, we have a right-angled triangle. And one of its length is x, the other 2x, and the other 2x plus 4. For E, we have a regular hexagon with one length as 2y minus 1. For F, we have a parallelogram with one length of 4y squared and the other y plus 7. For G, we have a rectangle. It does look a bit like a square, but the one length is 2y. The other length is 4y minus 2. And for H, we have whatever this monstrosity is. It's a quadrilateral with one length as 4x, the other 3x minus 2, the other 2x plus 1, and the last one is 9x. multiplying, and dividing in expressions. Other terms are not separated by times or divide. They still need to be written in the simplest possible way to make them easier to work with. In section 2.1, you learn how to write expressions in simpler terms when multiplying and dividing them. Make sure you understand and remember these important rules. 3x means 3 times x, and 3xy means 3 times x times y. xy means x times y. X squared means x times x, and x squared y means x times y. Only the x is squared. 2a over 4 means 2a divided by 4. So simplify 4x times 3x, 4x times 3y, 4ab times 2bc, 7x times 4yz times 3. Step 1. Insert the missing times signs. So 4 times 3x, this means 4 times 3 times x. Multiply the numbers first, which is 12 times x. The simplest form is 12x. Next, you insert the missing times signs, which turns 4x times 3y into 4 times x times 3 times y. Multiply the numbers, 12 times x times y, and the simplest form of that is 12xy. Step 1. Again, insert the missing time signs. 4ab times 2bc is 4 times a times b times 2 times b times c. Multiply the numbers, then the variables, which is 8 times a times b times b times c. So the simplest form, so there's an A, 2 b's, and a c. So only the b has to be squared. 8ab squared c. 4x times 4yz times 3. 7x times 4yz times 3. First step, you insert the missing time signs, which is 7 times x times 4 times y times z times 3. Multiply the numbers, which gets 84 times x times y times z. And then the simplest form is 84xyz. Example 8. Simplify 12x over b, 12xy over 3x, 12xy over 7xy over 7ty, 2x over 3 times 4x over 2. So the first step is to divide both the top and bottom numbers by 3, which is 4x over 1, making the numerator and denominator smaller so that the fraction is in its simplest form. It's called canceling. 4x over 1, so any number divided by 1 is itself. So 4x over 1 equals 4x. So 12xy over 3x, you cancel 3x from each, leaving 4y over 1. 4 times y over 1, or 4y. Seven xy over 70y, you just cancel 7y. So 7xy divided by 7y is x, and 70y divided by 7y is 10. So the answer will be x over 10. Question D, there's two ways to finish the question. First, you insert the signs and then multiply. 2x. 2 times x times 4 times x over 3 times 2, which is 8x squared over 6. You cancel 2 out, which becomes 4x squared over 3. Or you could cancel first, then multiply. So you cancel these out to make 1x over 3 times 4x over 1, or 4x squared over b. Exercise 2.4. Multiply 2 times 6x, 4y times 2, 3m times 4, 2x times 3y, 4x times 2y, 9x times 3y, 8y times 3z, 2x times 3y times 2, 4xy times 2xy, 4xy times 2x, 9y times 3xy, 4y times 2x times 3y, 2a times 4ab, 3ab times 4bc, 6abc times 2a, 8abc times 2ab, 4 times 2ab times 3c, and 12x squared times 2 times 3y squared. Question number 2. Simplify. 3 times 2x times 4. 5x times 2x times 3y. 2x times 3y times 2xy. xy times xz times x. 2 times 2 times 3x times 4. 4 times 2x times 3x squared y. X times y squared times 4x. 2a times 3ab times 2c. 10x times 2y times 3. 4 times x times 2 times y. 9 times x squared times xy. 4xy squared times 2x squared y. 7xy times 2xz times 3yz. 4xy times 2x squared y times 7. 9 times xyz times 4xy. 3x squared y times 2xy squared times 3xy. 9x times 2y. 9x times 2xy times 3x squared. 2x times xy squared times 3xy. Question number 3. Simplify. 15x over b. 15x over 3. 40x over 10. 21x over 7. 12xy over 2x. 14xy over 2y. 15xy over 9x squared. 10xy over 40x. 15x over 60xy. 7xyz over 14xy. 6xy over x. X over 4x. X over 9x. Simplify. Question 4. Simplify. 8x divided by 2. 12xy divided by 2x. 16x squared over 4xy. 24xy over 3xy. 14x squared divided by 2y squared. 24xy divided by 8y. 8xy divided by 4y. 9x divided by 36xy. 77xyz over 11xz. 45xy over 20x. 60xy squared y squared over 15xy. 100xy over 25x squared. Question 5. Simplify these as far as possible. X over 2 times y over 3. X over 3 times x over 4. Xy over 2 times 5x over 3. 2x over 3 times 5 over y. 2x over 4 times 3y over 4. 5x over 2 times 5x over 2. X over y times 2y over x. X over 3 times x over y. 5y times 2x over 5. 4 times 2x over 3. X over 6 times 3 over 2x. 5x over 2 times 4x over 10. So, that's the end of lesson 2.3. Thank you and goodbye.